My dear masters, Namaste. I am Dr. B. Shivaramappa. I am in charge of Pyramids Spiritual Science Academy, Bengaluru. This academy is bringing up codified courses in spiritual science and meditation science. 3 courses have been designed by us, level 1, 2 and 3, where all the important contents from all spiritual scriptures, from the philosophy of Patriji, from the philosophy of all spiritual scientists across the world, have been packed up in these courses for the benefit of all our participants. My dear masters, we have been doing this work right for the past 12-13 years. You know, the academy has been established at the instance of Brahmarshi Patriji way back in 2013. So, my dear masters, now today I would like a kind of some information from each of the course. Little. Just for example, I will give you the kind of knowledge which we deliver in these courses. I will let you know. Today we will speak about self-discipline. Masters, this word is not new to anyone. Everybody must have heard self-discipline. Even students, small kids, they know, they are aware of this word. And even the young and adults, seniors, all are aware of the term self-discipline. Generally, we understand the self-discipline is a kind of discipline that regulates our life system, to regulate our conduct, to regulate our thinking, to regulate our talk, and to regulate our behavior externally. Many of us know only that kind of meaning, and people also take that for granted. Discipline means usually a kind of punctual adherence, trimming the dress, having neatness, observing all the duties in time without any slackness. This is called generally discipline, not causing disturbance to anyone. Conduct yourself very, very nobly. This is what we understand. But spiritual science, not only this, there is something more to add to this. What is that which is missing now? It is very simple, my dear master, to understand. Self-discipline, that is, discipline from self. We have to infer that way. It's a discipline arising out of self. Masters, you know, self is in every one of us. And the discipline that is coming out of the self is self-discipline. First, let us see what is the meaning of discipline. Discipline has got various meanings. Discipline is a close watch on the conduct of any person, conforming to the good behavior, adhering to the punctualities and all those things. Maintaining neat dress and be neat and tidy externally. Like this, we can say these are all the disciplines. Sometimes we also go for discipline that person means you put him right, set him right. That is, you punish him properly so that he will get set right. Such meanings are also there. But added to this, discipline is also having the meaning of education. Masters, when you send your children to any professional degrees, say for engineering course, you say what kind of discipline you choose, whether it is computers, whether it is electronics, whether it is chemistry or biology or mathematics, what kind of discipline you want. So in that context, discipline means a branch of education. So now we have to understand this is the branch of education that comes from self. Because it is self-discipline, it is not material discipline, it is not physical education discipline, it is a spiritual education discipline, you see. Because it is called self-discipline. Self is called spirit. Spirit is the energy system in us. So the discipline flowing out of our self is called self-discipline. What is this kind of discipline? What is the discipline that self is going to bestow on us? My dear masters, if you look into our Indian scriptures or look into the experiences of our great masters, or we also experience by means of meditational sciences, we will understand that self has got immense knowledge, immense wisdom, immense capacities, immense creative capacities. So what are those capacities put together? Basically, they are grouped under three categories. Adi Shankaracharya has categorized these capacities of the self into three groups. What are those three? Number one is Satyam, truthfulness. So self-discipline means it is accurately speaking the truth, absolutely speaking the truth. So Satyam. Second category is Satyam. Second one is Gnanam. See, Gnanam is wisdom, not informative science, no. It is not information about anything, no. It is original creativity, that is original substances, that is goes under the category of wisdom. We should be wise enough. Wisdom is not of the matter. Wisdom is coming from the self. That is called self-knowledge. That is knowledge from self. That is knowledge is wisdom. From self is called wisdom. Knowledge from the material is called knowledge. So we are taking from the self. That's why it is called wisdom. What is the meaning of wisdom? Wisdom is nothing but clarity in choosing what is right and what is not, in deciphering the right from the wrong. So number one is truthfulness. Number two is wisdomfulness, that is being wise. And third aspect is Anantam. Anantam is limitless, infinite. Any kind of work, any amount of work, okay, we will be able to do that. That is the capacity of the self. That self is in you, so you have that. So, the discipline from the self has got three branches. One is Satyam, another one is wisdom, another one is infinitehood. So, we will be acquiring all the three qualities, all the three kinds of capabilities, speaking the truth and identifying what is right for us and what is not for us, what is not right for us, deciphering the right from wrong, wrong from right, so that we'll pedal the right path. And then third one is we'll be able to do any kind of work without any kind of limitation on that. We never say that we cannot do this work. We are capable of doing any extent of work. So, my dear masters, self-knowledge has got three capabilities. That is called, number one is truthfulness, wisdomfulness, and infinite word. Truthfulness is called Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam. That is next to. Gnanam means wisdom, Anantam means great work. These three are called love, light, and power. Love means a kind of friendship. Love is not physical. Love is belonging to self. My dear master, kindly understand. Person to person, we should have love. If people are thinking if love is belonging to a physical attribute, it is wrong. Physical attributes are only liking. My dear master, kindly understand. If a boy likes a girl, then that girl is in problem. Because liking is like that. Liking is physical. Though physical harm will be there if no consent is there. So be careful about it. But love is not physical, my dear masters. Love is spiritual. That is coming from your heart. You will give life for the people. You will save the people. You will not harm them. You will take care of them. When you love anybody, you take care of them. You take all kinds of responsibilities for that person. Because you are loving, A husband loves a wife, then husband will take care of life of his own wife in all aspects. He will be a savior. He takes care of just like that. Not even a slight pain will be allowed on that person. Responsibilities all will be taken over by the person who is loving somebody. Understand? A father that way loves a son, then he will give life for son. See? He will not take his life, he will give his life for them. But liking is different. Liking is taking life of somebody. No. So it is not, we should not like, we should only love. Okay. Liking with objects. You can like a flower so that you will cut it. You like coffee, you can consume. Okay. It's a matter. So this way we understand what is love. Okay, my dear masters. And this love is emanating from the self, and this is included in the aspects of self-knowledge. So, the wisdom that we get from consciousness, that is our own self, has got these three kinds of great attributes. And if we are conscious of our own self inside, and if we know what it is, and if we understand that, then we will be developing our stature to the extent of love, light, and power. That is Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam. We will be blessed with these three noble qualities and discharge our duties to the best of all people. And we will be the loved persons by anyone. And you will also be a loving personality with all. See? So this is the meaning of self-discipline. Discipline is a knowledge, is a branch. So self-discipline means discipline from self. So this kind of analysis, this kind of understanding will be brought out in Spiritual Science Academy. So in these courses we teach this way. So like this, several hundreds of episodes are there. All are packed up in each course. So I request all of you to join the courses and get to know so many aspects which are not generally coming across our daily life. Okay, masters? So with this, I thank you very much. Nice of you.